Alright, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Pinoy Shinobi. There's been a patch. The patch is, I believe it's the 1.1 patch, and it's entitled The One About Exotics and the Raid. It literally just released, well, not literally, but it came out like maybe 5 minutes ago, I think. My PlayStation was on, I saw the update on Twitter from Bungie. Turned on my PlayStation, and yeah, now the update is available on the PS4 anyway. I'm not too sure about on the Xbox One. I don't own an Xbox One or the previous generation, the PS3 or Xbox 360, but I'm guessing they've all been rolled out at the same time. So the emphasis is on the exotics, as I've already said. Let's get into it. So, general tweaks include, in preparation for the Dark Below, exotic armor and weapons, they no longer require Ascendant materials to upgrade. This means your Ascendant shards and your energies, they are obsolete as they pertain to exotic armor or weapons. The final upgrade node of all exotic gear will require an exotic shard. Exotic shards can be obtained from the following means: dismantling unwanted exotics or purchased from Xur for 7 strange coins. So now you need this new type of shard. It's not an Ascendant, it's an exotic shard. As I've already said, you can get it from breaking down a exotic item or buying it from Xur, which, you know, he only appears on a weekend, so you kind of have to be ready. Get your strange coins ready, do those weekly strikes. Next general tweak, exotics now start with a higher base attack value and have narrowed upgrade range to compensate. So basically, when you get an exotic weapon or armor, it's going to be a higher base than it was before in terms of defense or attack, if it's a weapon or armor. And each additional upgrade will be less than it was before. Now let's get into the weapons themselves. The Thorn. Projectiles now briefly highlight targets on impact. Mark of the Devourer, DOT, damage over time, upgrade increased against PvE enemy targets. Reload speed increased, magazine size increased, ammo inventory size increased, stability and weapon handling increased. I personally don't own the Thorn, so this isn't big news for me. Bad Juju, this is one I do have but I never use. Magazine size increased from 8 burst from 5. It used to be 5 and now it's 8. Ammo inventory size increased. String of curses now also decreases the cooldown of your super on kill. Adjusted effects to not block first person reticle. Next weapon, Hard Light. Stability increased, which I've heard the stability on this gun is not good, so that's a good thing. Perfect Balance upgrade replaced by Fitted Stock increases maximum possible weapon stability. So they've added 2 tweaks for stability for the Hard Light, which I believe is an auto rifle, exotic auto rifle. The Surus Regime, my favorite auto rifle as of right now. Lowered total damage at the end of the mag on Surus Regime upgrade to be more in line with glass half full perk on legendary auto rifles. So I guess the Surus Regime upgrade, which is like halfway on the upgrade tree, it's I think it seems like it's been nerfed, so you know, whatever. I never really used the Surus for PvE anyway. I usually use it for PvP, which I think guns are normalized anyway, you know, like level doesn't matter as much in PvP as it does in PvE unless you're playing Iron Banner, which I'm showing you right now. Actually, this is some Iron Banner gameplay, by the way. Next up, Monte Carlo. Stability increased, range slightly decreased. Monte Carlo method upgrade now also has a chance to fully charge melee ability on kill. The Mida multi-tool. This is the semi-automatic or the scout rifle exotic. Meter rounds now have increased knockback against targets in both PvE and PvP. The Hawkmoon Send It upgrade, which was redundant, replaced by speed reload. The Red Death, which is the pulse rifle exotic, rate of fire increased slightly, but burst damage reduced to compensate. The Plan C, the one that everyone got last weekend from Xur. Weapon handling speed increased. Player speed increased while Plan C is in hand. Pocket Infinity. This is the bounty fusion rifle that you can get when you submit a lot of bounties. You can get lucky and get the Pocket Infinity bounty. The tweak is speed reload upgrade replaced by extended clip, which allows the option to increase magazine size 5 bursts. Vex Mythoclast. This is the one that I've wanted to hear about the most. I heard it was getting a PvE buff. So I have 2 Vex Mythoclasts from the hard raid. It says the attack power increased from 323 from 300. So basically what that means is when you max out the Vex Mythoclast, usually it's 300 attack like most exotics and legendary guns, but they've increased it to 323, which makes sense. The Dark Below expansion is coming out soon. I've heard the Vex Mythoclast is going to have a huge role in that, since the damage type is solar and the Vex is a solar primary. Base damage increased, fixing bug we introduced in previous patch. Enhanced battery upgrade by extended mag, but this still allows for a significant upgrade to magazine size, but less than before. So the enhanced battery thing, which I believe increases the number of bullets you have in your fusion rifle, it still does that, but to a lesser degree from what I understand from this patch notes. Invective is a shotgun you get from the bounty, exotic bounty. Reload speed increased significantly. Auto rifle is slightly slower. So this shotgun has an ability where you can shoot it in full auto, and it shoots slower, but the reload speed is higher. The Icebreaker, my favorite sniper of the game. Send it upgrade replaced by lightweight, which was redundant as Icebreaker already had maximum range. New effects for enemies killed by Icebreaker upgrade. So now I'm assuming you can actually see the enemies blow up when you kill them, like it says it would on the gun, but you never really saw much of anything. Patience and Time, the exotic sniper rifle, the second one. Snapshot upgrade replaced by custom optics, provides a lower zoom option. Super Good Advice, which is the machine gun that you can get from the exotic bounty. Not very good stability, but there has been a stability increase tweak in this patch. The Truth, the Void rocket launcher that Zer loves to sell. I think he sold it twice now. Magazine size increased to 3. It was 1. Activities. Let's get into this. The raid. Fixed an issue we introduced in a previous patch in which Atheon did not correctly send 3 players through the time gates. And this was a big issue with me because I think 2 or 3 days ago I did acquire the Flawless Raider trophy, and he did not send us through to Mars or Venus all the way until he enraged. And if you've ever been enraged in the Vault of Glass against Atheon, it's a pain in the ass because he sends like a shit ton of supplicants to try and kill you, and when you're trying to do a freaking trophy where you're not allowed to die once, it makes it very difficult. But we did get it in the end. I might make a video on Flawless Raider trophy. Fix an exploit where the Templar could be forced off his platform. This is what everyone used to do, or everyone does do, up until today, I guess, where you would throw your pulse grenades and the Warlock would do their ability. I forget what it is. And eventually the Templar could be pushed off the map, and this would open up the hidden chest in the Vault of Glass. Daily Heroic Story. So every day there's a mission you can do that drops Ascendance and an engram. Destination materials now drop from completing the Daily Heroic. So for example, if you're doing a Daily Heroic and for that day it's on the moon, once you complete it you will get some helium, which is very nice. It means less need to farm because you'll be getting it from the dailies. Bounties. Remove the Relic Hunter bounty. The Relic Hunter bounty from my memory is the salvage one. It was weird because they would be these salvage bounties, but salvage wouldn't be available to play. Pain in the ass when you want to get your bounties done and rank up your stuff. Destination materials now drop from completing the Daily Patrol bounty. Daily Patrol bounty? Ah, yes. Okay, so the Daily Patrol bounty, I believe it's the one where you get 6 patrol missions for a certain planet. For example, complete 6 patrol missions on, let's say, Cosmodrome, And once you turn that in, I'm guessing you get, for example, if it's Cosmodrome, you'll get Spin Metal once you turn that bounty in. Next one is for the vendors. Reduce Cryptarch reputation gain from engrams, but reputation reward packages now have increased chance for legendary engrams. This was really good because every time you'd get a package from the Cryptarch at the Postmaster, 9 times out of 10 there'd be blue engrams, which is what you do not need. And it's weird because the package would be purple and you'd get blue engrams. I don't know. Players will now be able to use Vanguard marks and Crucible marks to purchase Spin Metal, Relic Iron, Spirit Bloom, and Helium filaments from the Vanguard and Crucible Quartermasters in the tower. So now you don't have to farm. As long as you have marks, you can actually buy your upgrade materials. And let me check real quick on Twitter. Bungie did release like screenshots of what this will look like. So it's 10 marks, either Crucible or Vanguard, and you will get 20 materials. So if you want 20, let's say Spirit Bloom, you spend 10 marks and you can buy as many as you want. That's really good because I have a lot of marks stored up and they're going to waste because I'm not using them right now. Xur now sells a new material, Exotic Shards, which is what we talked about earlier, to upgrade the final node for exotics for 7 strange coins. For this, I just hope he sells more than one, like a bundle, like 5, like he used to sell the heavy ammo, which he doesn't sell anymore. You would spend like 1 strange coin and you'd get 5 heavy ammo. I hope he does this for these exotic shards too, but we'll have to wait and see on Friday. Faction class items such as the FWC cloak, Dead Orbit mark, etc. are now replaced by faction emblems in the rank up reward packages from faction vendors. I'm not too sure what that means. Maybe drop a comment below, let me know if you know what that means. Technical tweaks for this patch. Networking fixes which should reduce the instance of the B family from KTOs. Not too sure what that means. Fixed an issue in which using Xbox One party chat induced a slower frame rate. I heard about this on the Destiny subreddit. Apparently, if you use the Xbox One party chat, it reduced your frame rate. I don't understand how those things are related, but that was a thing. So, that is the patch. It looks like I went over my gameplay, so I'm probably going to throw some more gameplay on top of this so you guys can watch me beast on Iron Banner. Yeah, add me if you have Destiny on a PS4. Hopefully you found this video informative, and I'll see you guys later. Oh, and Dark Below is coming out in just over a week. I cannot wait. See you guys later.